Hi, I just want to talk about my visual novel, my oral visual novel, Forest Fest. I never really got the time to continue writing it because um, I just don't have the time. Every time there's something distracting me, and I should try my best to get out of that mindset and just focus on things I need to do. Um, I'm starting to get out of this procrastination mindset, and I'm starting to design stuff, do the scheduled stuff I needed to do. Like yesterday, I scheduled to design a character for design a character for well, not all the characters, just one character. Design the character for one of the comics I'm gonna make, and so far it's turning out well. Um, the air needs to be a bit more redesigned because it freaking looks awful, but the face is good. Everything else seems good. The legs, good. The feet is amazing. The hands need some work with it. The boobies need to be a bit more bigger, you know? Because, okay, I don't know. Just a bit more bigger. Maybe if I can draw something big without, without, making it look terrible. Because I can make it look terrible. Um, anyways, look. So talking about Forest Fest, weird name by the way, Forest Fest. I can't remember what made me think of the name, but Forest Fest, it's going to have a large list of monsters, and each monster is introduced in a very um in a very simple pattern. You see parts of the bodies of the monster's body, and then it leads up to hold on a minute, I got a text. Okay, not really important. Anyways, um, so in the game, each route you take, let's just say you're in a position where you have to choose where to go. Now, each route you take will introduce new monsters because I don't want it to be a same monster thing. I want it to have different monsters because then, you know, I don't know, it just feels much better, to be honest. If I'm gonna focus on putting the same monsters everywhere, it's gonna be bland, boring. It doesn't really give you, it doesn't really add meaning to the choice of choosing routes. It just makes my work more easy, but I don't like that. I want to make it a bit more um horrifying and add more monsters. And I want people to play the game for a long time and, sometimes go back and do different choices to see the different monsters. I don't want them to just, go to every route and end up seeing the same monster, different monsters. And since it starts off somewhere near a forest, um, like each part of the forest is going to be different. Like if you take a certain route, you will see specific types of monsters. If you take a route that's close to water, you'll see water type monsters. It's gonna be like that, and honestly, I think it's a good idea. Um, However, I really, really need to just try my best and make this work. Because if it doesn't, then I'm screwed. Music needs to be good. The way the monster moves, the way the monster sounds, because each monster is gonna have a specific sound, and um, I'm just gonna do this how they make dinosaur noise. Dinosaur sounds, freaking dinosaur roars. Take a few animal noises, smash them together, and bam. You know, I have a lion, I have an elephant. Put it together, and I get pen, pineapple, apple pen. You know what I mean? Pretty much, you just mix stuff up to make it sound really creepy, and the sounds have to sound okay. The sounds have to be loud when the monster's getting close and soft when the monster is far away from you. So each monster will have their own sound, so you know when they're coming after you. You can get used to the monster's sound, and you know which monster's after you. Because at the end, it's going to be much more scary and stuff like that. Because at the beginning, you start off in your own house, and then you enter the forest, and then at the final chapter, you end up in a castle. Not really the final chapter. Let's just say the final chapters, a few chapters before it ends. You will enter a castle, and this castle is big. Um, there are plenty of monsters over here, and some monsters you might see, some monsters you might not see if you take different routes. I need to design a little map for me to just keep track with everything, because sometimes just writing it down is not the best thing to do, because you need visuals to help you understand how everything's going to be placed out and which specific moment the monster will be introduced. So, I can design a random map and just, mark certain areas on that map where a certain monster will enter. So, you know. Okay, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Honestly, I think it's a good idea, but I will try my best to make this very scary as possible. Um, I'll even try my best to add as much details as I can to the monsters. If the monsters are airy, I'll make the monsters the most airiest thing ever. I will make sure I add good design to the monsters. I'm not going to, just draw some random doodles and stuff. They're going to be really well drawn, okay? I will take my time with them, and I hope you guys enjoy this game, because the demo will just be very short. Like, when I introduce the demo, it'll just be like, let's just say the first chapter. That's just it. The first chapter, and yeah, because I don't want to tease too much, because the full game, you get the full experience. Anyways, maybe the demo can be something else. Maybe the demo could be like a mini game or something where you're just in the middle of the forest and you just have to survive. Who knows? I don't want to give away too much though. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.